What up? What up, my guys? Welcome to another show. Saturday, NBA Talk with Jay, man. We're here with our guy LJ. We didn't get to the milestone that we were trying to get to yesterday, but it was close enough, man. You know what I mean, LJ? I'm a guy I try to give people a benefit of the doubt.
Hmm.
So you know what I mean. Like if I ask first to get to something and we don't, but we did most of it. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, you know what? Still do it, even though we didn't. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What's good though? Everything cool with you?
Oh man, everything's good, man. Family's good. Trying to get some money with these bookies, man. So hey, let's see if we can find some.
No, it's a fact. Us against the bookies as well, man.
Yes,
Man, I
sir.
would tell you, you know what? Speaking of, I like to tell like betting stories. Either something happened to the casino or something. But all right, I'll tell a time where I was in Dallas. Speaking of bookies, because we know bookies are someone where it's like under the table. You know what I mean? It's like some like when I was in Texas, I'm betting with people, and so I just remember like having getting set up with new people and stuff. But then when I was, I was really good in NBA, so they wouldn't really like that. You know, they're used to people losing. So I was just going through my messages. I remember I posted this on Twitter before. I remember a guy was saying, so I started out new bookie with him, right? Um, Playing with him, hitting them for probably like 5 racks a week. And so I would lose a few times, but for the most part, I'm tearing them up. So after about a month, he tells me, I wish I could pull the message up right now. Maybe when you're looking at yours, tell yours, I'll pull
Yeah.
it up. My guy says, I can't take your action anymore, man. I mean, I had his name saved as Bank in my phone because he was like the bank. And so I just remember tagging him up so nice, 5 racks. And then I remember I hit him 5 in one day. And then he was like, all right, man, I can't take your action anymore. You know what I mean? Most people lose. You've hit me for like 15, you profiting like 15,000 just since you've been with me. And he's just this month. And he's like, no, I can't take your action no more, man. I had one more bet, and he was saying, I'll honor that one, but after that, none of your bets will be honored. I was like, you motherfucker. But yeah, bookies have the power to do that, right? If he don't want to take your action, he doesn't have to. As
Yeah.
janky as it is, but like they don't have to take your action, especially. But that's why I moved to a place where I could go to the casino where there's no problem with me getting bets down. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
At any time of the day, whatever, I could go bet however much money. There's no problem with me worried about having to get the money. There's another bookie that owed me like 20 racks and bro, and just disappear. You see what I'm saying? But that type of shit that happened when you're betting with underground bookies, man. It happens. You can hit them for 20 racks, and guess what? If they go ghost, what are you gonna do about it? What, you gonna call the police? What? What the fuck? It ain't nothing.
Yeah.
There's absolutely nothing you can do about it, man. So that's why I wanted to share that story just for people like just be cautious. Now, some bookies are for sure, LJ. I know some in Dallas, like it don't matter. You can hit them for 80. If they take the bet, you hit them for 80 racks. They'll have the money the next day. You know what I'm saying? Some Asian guys, but some dudes, like if you don't even know where they are, if they're like some remote bookie or something, I'm telling you this, or some bookie off Twitter, they can choose to run off on your ass, and there's nothing you can do about it. So people that like to bet parlays, you doing lotto tickets, trying to hit them for 30, 40 racks, just know if you hit that, there's a chance that they, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, keep that in the
Yeah.
back of your mind, man. So, because they might not even have that money to, or might not even want to pay your ass out and decide, you know what, rather than pay them 30,000, I'm just gonna dip off. But just
Yeah.
want to share that with some people, man. But at least the guy obviously paid out the money, and he just told me, like, look, I ain't take your action. So just a couple of betting stories there, LJ. What about you, my brother?
Yeah, man. I got a lesson about sports betting that I tend to come to, man, since I've been doing this. Because see, I started right after COVID. You know, I
Yeah.
had lost my job. My mom had passed away, so I needed to find a way to make some extra money. So one of my friends was like, "Hey man, you're good with stats and stuff. You might be good at sports betting." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So did it for a couple of years, and I was just like what you said, trying to do parlays, trying to hit big, and just
Hmm.
throwing away money. So I buckled down and realized that I have to find a way to be profitable in this. And one person told me, actually Jimmy told me this. Jimmy the Bag said,
Yeah.
"Track your action, write it down, because at the end of the day, when you see patterns." You can tend to just go with those patterns and you
Hmm.
will be profitable. You get what I'm saying? So That's what I've continued to do ever since he told me that, Jay. And
Yeah,
I've been successful doing it, bro. Highlighting, tracking everything just to see if I found a pattern. And when I noticed how you bet situations back to
yeah,
back, 5 games, 7 nights, all that stuff that you highlight and mark, you can make a profit. And when I see these people paying for these sites to go on and look at these stats and trends and stuff and looking at people with their shows, man, you really don't have to do that, in my opinion, because if you do your own homework, I think you would be more
oh
successful that way than
boy,
depending on somebody else's research because they could be wrong. You get what I'm saying? And you going with them thinking that they're legit, they're just trying to sell you a pick. And you never will know if you don't look it up yourself. So,
yeah,
just something I just want to throw that out there to the people, man. Track your action, trust your own work, because I
man.
guarantee you it will come out more profitable that way.
Bro said sometimes you have to do your own research, man. Nah, you was low key kind of preaching right there, man. Low key, you do. I mean, them was all facts right there. Okay, I just pulled up the message too. Those were all facts right there. Bro said,
Yeah.
man, you just said a lot right there, man. Y'all might have to run that shit back. All right, this is the
Yeah, I see
message.
it.
Can you see it? Hello,
Yeah.
sir. It's with the
It's with
heavy
the
heart.
heavy heart.
No, man, ain't no damn. It's not with a heavy heart, bro. I guarantee you, it's not. Bro, say you've been an amazing client, but I plain and simple can't afford you on the book. What did he say? Oh, my phone. What did he say? Because I'm reading
Afford you
now.
of the book. You're my only winner, and you almost never lose. You've been with us very short time and are plus 15,000.
Yeah,
No one really ever has a positive lifetime balance with me, and if they do, it's a small amount.
yeah,
Shelling out 15K in such a short time just isn't a player I like to keep. Your
thank you.
pending wager is honored. Please
Yeah,
don't place any other action after that, as if we would not be honored. We will get you squared up.
yeah.
Wow.
And this is on September 17th, 2022. Yeah. So I don't know, man. But yeah, I just had to go and find it. Just had to go and find it. All right, let's get to the games today, man.
Let's get it.
Um, First game up. Let's go to. Is somebody still gonna play for the Hornets? Injury report coming out now, man. But let's go to Minnesota. Wolves land 7.5 at the house versus the Celtics. Man, my I'm having a little difficulty. I won't mess with no more comments, man, because it's gonna be hard enough getting the banners up. But LJ in this one. I think this is a Wolf spot. The line is high. I think it's high for a reason. Line opened up at 3.5. Crazy enough.
Mm.
And I wish I could have got some of that because I definitely would have been all over that. But I think this is a Wolf spot. They've lost 3 in a row to 3 tough teams. Um, First game back to back for both teams. LJ Wolves got the Spurs tomorrow. Celtics got the Cavs. Hoping Jaylen Brown plays because we'll get a full effort from the Wolves. But the line is high, but I think it's warranted. I think this is a Wolves spot. I think they smacked the Celtics here. What you
So is
think?
Jaylen Brown questionable?
Yeah, he questionable with back
Yeah.
spasms,
Yeah,
man.
so I'm thinking he may sit out and just play with the Cavs tomorrow because it's an Eastern
Probably,
Conference
yeah.
team. It's more of an important game for them. And the
LaMelo gonna
Wolves,
play.
yeah, the Wolves are at home, and
Yeah,
it jumped up for a reason, 7.5. That's a big number. I wouldn't
yeah,
lay that with the Wolves as a favorite. I usually take them as a dog if I
yeah.
really want to invest with them. But the
Facts.
7.5 is legit because I just think somebody's going to sit with the Celtics because they're going to play the Cavs tomorrow night. I think that's a better matchup for them.
No,
So
facts.
yeah, I passed on this one.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, 7.5 is rich, and it's definitely the late line because after it was 3.5, then it was sitting at 4.5. You know what I mean? And then Jaylen Brown got listed. That's why it's tough these days because some of them like you want to bet the day of, and then
Yep.
other games you want to bet early. You know what I mean? And so this one, I don't think the Wolves sitting nobody. Like I say, coming off 3 straight L's, they had 2 straight bad losses, and then they came to play versus Thunder. But like you're not. The Thunder are one of them teams like, oh, we're pissed, we're mad, we've been losing. Let's go and beat them. That's not who you're about to do that against. But I think they come to play a top tier game versus the Celtics here. And
Mm-hmm.
I still think even a 7.5. I think it's because people gonna look at this like, damn, why is it 7.5? Let me take the points. I think the Celtics might be a public underdog today, and Wolves win this game by double digits. I think the Wolves are pissed off and need to take their frustration out on somebody, man. So I'd look towards the Wolves in this one. Let's go to Charlotte in this one. LJ Hornets get 9, well 8.5 now versus the Raptors. LaMelo had been sitting them back to backs, but it looks like he's gonna play in this one. What do you think about this game?
First quarter is where I'm attacking. I'm looking at the Toronto first quarter, and then I'm looking at the over.
Okay.
Both teams are good in the first quarter over. Actually, the Hornets are the best in the league, 16-3 to the first quarter over, averaging around 57, 50, around those type of totals. And Toronto's right there, 12-7 first quarter over, averaging the same amount of points. But I think Toronto's the better team. Hornets on a back-to-back. Toronto got the rest advantage. So I make this attack them first half, -5. Just keep it first half because Toronto's good in the first half as well. Because I don't know how Charlotte's going to respond first quarter. They may come out, get hot in the first quarter, throw up a lot of points like they usually do. And Raptors may come back in that second quarter, buckle down, because I think their bench is better too. And I love Toronto's lineup, man. Like they could switch pretty much all positions because they got a lot of wingspan when it comes to Barnes and Ingram. I know RJ Barrett's out right now. But right now, they really don't need them, to be honest with you. Their team's legit. And they can put up points. They can cover the spread as well because they're one of the best teams against the spread right now, too. So, but I want to attack them early just because Charlotte's on a back-to-back. I think those legs going to eventually run out. So, Toronto -5 first half. And I really lean first quarter over as well. Over 56, I believe, is what I saw. But definitely Toronto first half -5 is what I'm going to jump on.
Man, it's crazy because, and I like that you're attacking Toronto early as well. Possibly look ahead spot. First off, the Raptors been balling. They've been hooping. Ingram's been going crazy. This is the first of a back-to-back versus the Knicks. So I'm probably going to stay away from this game. Could possibly get a little look ahead, but they're just on the high right now. Obviously, they could beat the Hornets and possibly lose tomorrow. So you should want to go ahead and ball out here. You know what I mean? But I always worry about a little bit of a look ahead factor, especially when it's a much bigger game in Madison Square Garden. I always worry about that. But the way that they've been playing, they could definitely smack the Hornets. Now, it's just crazy because I was going to come on here and say, like, obviously, we see a lot of people taking the Raptors overnight because we're expecting LaMelo and Brandon Miller to be out. That's what they've shown us. You talk about patterns. They've shown us that they're going to be out on back-to-backs. I believe the last 3 back-to-backs, LaMelo has sat out, and then Miller was just coming back. So the last one, he was already out. Like they already ruled him out the night before. This one, supposedly, right now, they're not. Allegedly, like you got to do all this with today's injury report. Allegedly, supposedly, probably, initially, he's not on neither one of them on the injury report. But anything could fucking change. But right now, so they say, LaMelo and Brandon Miller are not on the injury report. So that could be a huge difference maker here. I don't know. I'm just not really messing with this game, man. So Raptors been hooping. I think they're, not necessarily going to come down to earth, but I don't know, man. I just don't want to lay these amount of points with them on the road, so I'm staying off of it. But I like that you're attacking first half. Like you stand away from the bigger spread full game, man. So let's see what happens. Don't be surprised if LaMelo and Brandon Miller, oh, no, they are out. Tight shit. What the fuck?
I can see it happening.
Yeah. All right. Let's go to Indiana. My computer is just tripping. I don't know what's going on. Pacers getting 3.5 at the crib versus the Bulls coming off a loss. We're just in Charlotte last night, man. Bulls started out 0-5 on the season. They're 4-9 since. Some teams just are fucking smoking mirrors, bro. I'm telling you, man. All right, I be trying to tell people. It's just funny, LJ, because people be like real fans of teams. Oh, so and so. Like, bro, I don't give a damn about these teams. I'm just going on what I expect to happen. What's happening now, and what's expected to happen in the future. You know what I'm saying? So, but I wouldn't fade the Bulls here because I don't want the Pacers off of a win. What do you think?
I agree, 100%. But I'm gonna attack the total, 242. I think that's too low. Bulls, they put up points, man. They 11-5 to over with no rest going back to last year. Best team in the NBA. They're already 21 to the over with no rest so far in the year. And this is a division game. Lot ride. No, I love these type of games because these teams know each other. It's very competitive because it's in their division. So I expect the Bulls to attack the Pacers, man. They don't have, like I said, they're still injured. They don't
Yeah.
have a lot of their hogs, and I just think they're out
Oh,
there just going through the motions, giving it to Siakam and see if he can make it happen. That's pretty
yeah.
much how I see the Pacers. So the Bulls are more locked in right now. Giddy's out there balling, damn near triple double every night. You know what I'm saying? So I believe the Bulls will come out on the road on a back to back and put up a lot of points. And I would lean towards the Bulls to cover. You get what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But let's attack the total, man. A lot of points, 242. I'm gonna attack that. So over 242 is what I officially got.
Be interested to see if Nimhard plays here. And I know the Bulls got like Okoro out. I know that they've been kind of picking and choosing like when some guys are out, but like I say, the Hornets could run them boys. Run it. The Hornets, like I say, I'm figuring the Bulls out, man. If you have an offense that can run with them, that can score efficiently, that can attack the paint, you can beat them. But like I say, be interesting to see if Nimhard plays. I think with or without him, I don't think the Pacers got enough offense here, man, to go with the Bulls. Like I say, if the Bulls are pissed, I know that they've been coming down to earth hard, but
Mm-hmm.
they can still beat the Pacers, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, and the Pacers, I know that they're at the house. Tanking teams will want to win at the house every once in a while, but they are coming off a win yesterday, so they don't really want any business in winning a bunch of games, man. So
I
Bulls
agree.
will want this one. We know Kobe White he's going to be out on the back to back, but hopefully they get a Coro or one of the or then Terry somebody back. You know what I mean? This is just a team that has a ton of wings. And like you like when they're interchangeable. That way,
Mm-hmm.
however the matchup's going, the coach, you know what I'm saying, Billy Donovan could just choose which one he wants to go with that night. So that's why I don't really like when they have a lot of guys out. But Kobe White will be out. You're gonna need Giddy the ball out. You're gonna need Vucevic to play, and you know what I'm saying, have a good game. Patrick Williams. But I still think this is a bull spot. Like I don't want the Pacers. That yesterday was their spot. I think the Bulls get the job done here. Let's go to Miami here. Heat laying 3.5 at the house versus the Pistons in this one. LJ Pistons been balling. Great team, but like I say, some teams are just going to revert to the average. Some teams play over their head. Some teams are playing below. I just think the Pistons going a little mini losing streak here, man. I think they lose their third straight game. I know it looks funny. They're the dog, but Heat obviously have the rest advantage here. As long as there's no backroom conversations or the Heat are BSing around working for the books, they get the job done here. What do you think? I mean, you always got to worry about this shit. What do you think in this one?
Yeah, I feel you, but I'm gonna trust the Heat first half, man. 83 against the spread in the first half, their last 11 games, and they're at home, which they're 82 against the spread in the first half at home. So,
Yeah.
I mean, they're solid right now, bro. They got the rest advantage, like you mentioned, and Detroit's on back to back. K's been hooping. I like their team, to be honest with you. If they can make another move to get another score, you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Facts.
Detroit would be
Facts.
nasty, right? You know what I'm saying?
That's a
So
fact.
they got some pieces to probably make something happen in that division because you got to understand Indiana's wounded. The Cavs are vulnerable in my opinion because they injured. They could easily get injured as well. And there's nobody else in there but the Bucks are in their division too. But like I said, that's just Giannis, and he barely plays for the most part. So I think Detroit can take advantage of this division, bro. Get a nice piece to add, but at the same time,
Yeah.
they still are a solid team. Cade's running that offense very well. And
Yeah.
Jaden Ivey's back.
Yeah.
He needed him back at that shooting guard to take some pressure off the
Yeah.
scoring. So before this game, like I mentioned, I'm gonna attack the Heat early, man. Like I said, first half is pretty much money with them. I wouldn't mind full game either, but I probably would just do money
Yeah.
line because I think Detroit,
Yeah.
they on a 2-game losing streak. Like you say, teams that start losing, they probably
Yeah.
going to lose a lot before they get it together. Usually, when a team
Yeah.
stops the losing streak is when you jump on them. But teams that's
Right.
starting a losing streak probably gonna want to fade them for a minute just so they can get some stuff together. So Miami Heat first half official, man, minus the 2 is what I got. And
I like
I
it.
lean full game
Okay.
money line.
Yeah. I like full. Yeah, I took full game money line. But I mean, I think first half should be the spot as well, man. So, I'm liking the Heat. I'm rocking with the Heat in this one, man. So let's light them up one time for the one time. You like first half? I like full game. I think
Yeah,
we're
I mean, I
going
like
to
full
them.
game too. I may end up like if I catch it live, see if the Pistons making a
Yeah.
little effort. You know what I'm saying in the
Yeah.
fourth quarter
First
or
quarter or
so.
something.
Yeah, jump on the Heat live. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But first half for sure, already locked in.
Let's go to Milwaukee. My computer
Milwaukee.
is tripping. Yeah, I know, bro. Yep. Bucks land 11. Hopefully we can make it through the show, man. Bucks land 11, 10 and a half. It's going down to 10 and a half now versus the Nets. And this one, I got absolutely nothing on this game. We could talk about it just because it's a game. You know what I'm saying? It's a game on. We don't know if Young's gonna play. We know the Bucks have lost 7 in a row, so they want to beat up on somebody, right? They are coming in. This is a road home back to back. Both teams on the back to back.
Mhm.
Bucks on a road home back to back. Nets on a home road back to back. Let me see. So Bucks playing in third and four, fourth and six. Had a good effort last night. They're playing in third and four, fourth and six, and then the Nets are just on the back to back. They're not even on third and four because they had 3 days off rest. So you got the underdog here, major rest advantage. I mean, I don't want the Nets without if Michael Porter Jr. is not playing. You want no part to the Nets. Bucks could smack them here, even though they're at the rest advantage. I never really feel comfortable taking double digit favorites with the rest disadvantage. Like I don't think I ever do that. So I'm off this game. Maybe Bucks team total over some. You definitely need Giannis in there though. So, but this total is low because the Nets they can't really score. They don't play at a fast pace. LJ, but a Bucks team total over could be a spot here. Honestly, Smack City they want to beat up on somebody. Giannis is pissed. He said, "I've never lost 7 games in a row."
Hmm. Hey, if you want to attack them, I believe you attack them early, bro, because the Nets could come back and cover that spread. Because, like I said, Giannis does so much for that team, and if he's off, I just don't see them, being efficient enough. Even though they could get streaky, like last night we saw early hitting threes. You know what I'm saying? But as the game wears down, are they still going to be able to have that same efficiency towards the end of the game? And that's why I look at the Bucks like that. I just think they need another scorer. You know what I'm saying? Giannis, he's another dependable scorer that can get a shot without having to depend on him. Because
Yeah,
he's always trying to make shit happen in the lane. If they stop him when he's running downhill, he's gonna pass it out, and hopefully the person hits the shot. You get what I'm saying?
yeah,
So that's what he has to rely on a lot, especially like when LeBron was in the East early, when he had to depend on shooters. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? So if Giannis doesn't have shooters, sufficient shooters, he's not effective to me. But at the
yeah.
same time, this game, they both on the back to back. Jay, I'm not gonna mess with it. Like I said, we don't know if Giannis gonna play. We always have to wait 5 minutes before the
Facts.
game to see if he ruled in.
Well, he did just come back yesterday, so it was a growing strain. So it's probably something like they probably don't want him to play on a back to back. But
Yeah,
he is rested though. He hadn't played. I mean, shit, he's missed every single game they've lost. Those 6 games, he's been out. So shit, he's been out for at least a week. At least a week and a half. So it's not like he rested. If he did play, would surprise me. They need a win, but before I get involved, take Bucks order team total over. I'd like to see if Giannis is out there.
yeah,
Just that it's really that simple. But the way the line is, it's kind of telling us that he gonna play, bro, because the shit was at 9.5, and it's up to it's now. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of 10. It's 10 and a halfs out there, but it's bouncing from 11 to 10 and a half. So they're kind of telling us because if he wasn't gonna play, it'd be going down to like 7.5, in my
yeah,
opinion. You know what I mean? So they're saying that he might. If they tired of losing, he needs to play.
yeah.
You fuck
And
around,
but
lose
see,
to
the
the
Nets
Nets.
don't have their scores. So if Cam and Michael Porter got in there, I don't
Yeah,
I don't see how they're gonna keep it scored up to cover that 11. So that's
yeah.
just why I stayed off. I need Michael Porter in there.
No, thanks. Let's go to Golden State. Warriors land 9 versus the Pelicans here. Was it no Steph, right?
Yeah, I saw he
Isn't it no
was.
Steph? Ain't he gonna be out for a little bit? I mean,
Yeah,
if I'm not
I saw it.
mistaken. Yeah, so Warriors still pissed. They want to win. Is he out? Isn't he out? And then he have something else?
I'm checking right now.
Right? I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure Steph's because I was like, damn, who I was thinking, I'm like, damn, who would Warriors play next? They're gonna smack somebody. But I don't want to. Yeah, now Steph's gonna be out for a couple weeks. I know I'm
Yeah,
not
he
tripping, bro.
quadriceps
Yeah,
reevaluated 1 week.
yeah, 1 week. Yeah, so I know he's gonna be. I know he out for this month. So you'd have to, if you want the Warriors, you want them to win by margin, no Steph. I don't feel comfortable. The way Jimmy was talking, they know they need to play better. They're not playing well. I expect them to play a crisp game soon. We know star player out, other teams step up. You know, other guys step up. The other team lets down. I don't really trust them in this point spread range. If anything, team total over. Once again, they could even cover the spread, but I don't want to trust them to cover a spread. I'd have to take team total over. It's the only way I'd look in this one. Warriors team total over.
Yeah, I agree, but I'm gonna stay off because I like Steph to be in there if I'm gonna take their points because he is the lead scorer. He averaging 27. The next person's averaging 20, which is Jimmy. That's an 8-point difference between your first lead scorer and your second lead scorer. So that's too much of a discrepancy for me. Even though unless Jimmy go come out and get you 30 and just ball out, you get what I'm saying? But
Jimmy will. I think he goes. I hadn't even been looking at any props. Jimmy, if you're gonna talk shit, you got to come out and ball. No Steph, you're the alpha out there right now.
Mm-hmm.
You got to hoop. Jimmy has to go for at least 25 and 10 assists and 5 rebounds. So what's his PRA?
I'm looking at it right now.
Because if it's somewhere around 30, 35, we got to hop on that.
33 and a half.
Yeah. Yeah, when you talk shit, you got to back it up. He might cover that with his points.
21 and a half points. He should be able to get that. He should get 22 points.
What's his assist at?
Assists are. Hold on. Hey, look. Jimmy Butler's assists. Bam. Butler's assists are 6.5 plus 100.
We're making money today, man.
So you gotta get 7. I don't know. I trust the rebounds more than the assists.
You said what was it at one more time? 6.5?
6.5 plus 100.
We're making money today, man. Last game. If my computer will go to it. Last game, we're going to Phoenix. If you're Suns getting 3.5 at the house versus the Nuggets. Nuggets lost 3 straight home games, LJ.
Mm-hmm.
You look at their schedule, man, it's been horrible. They're on a back-to-back here. I don't know why it's going down from 5.5 to 3.5. What are we doing? What do you think, bro? You think Jokic? They were saying he was grabbing his wrist. Apparently his wrist been fucking with him for a while, but it's his left wrist. They were saying he was grabbing it for a while last night, kind of wincing like towards the end of the first half. That's what they were saying. It's not a third and fourth nights. It's just back-to-back because they had 3 days off before last night's game. The Suns didn't know. This is fifth game in 7 nights for the Suns.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a Nugget spot. Line coming down.
I trust the Nuggets. I'm gonna trust the Nuggets on a back-to-back. 4-0 straight up already off a loss. 4-0 to the over off a loss as well. So I'm gonna trust the back-to-back and off a loss is what I'm gonna trust Denver to come in and take care of business on the Suns. I don't trust the Suns on a back-to-back as well. They exerted a lot of energy last night trying to keep that game close with OKC. And OKC, they'll take a lot out of you when you play them.
No, facts.
Now you got to come play Denver. You get what I'm saying? Another team that's probably going to be mad because, like I said, coming off a loss. And Jokic got fucked out that triple-double last night. You know what I'm saying? The refs didn't give him that rebound. So I just think players think about that stuff. You know what I'm saying? And I think he's going to come back out here and attack the Suns because he's on the Suns. Last 5 games, he's averaging 25, 15, and 12.
Yeah.
So,
no, facts.
I think he's going to get the triple-double. I'm pretty sure it's like minus 170 or whatever. It was 200 yesterday.
Hey, LJB on the yeah.
So I know you mad if you took that triple-double yesterday and he missed it by that rebound and you took a minus 200. Yeah, I didn't take it because it was too juice for me. I'm not going to take a 200. My limit would probably be 160 if that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But he should get it. I would trust the rebounds more. because, like I said, he missed the rebound last night to get the 10. So he's probably going to make his presence known in the paint tonight over Miller and who else is in the paint? Dunn, you say Dunn is out. So they're missing a guy in the paint. But like I said, the Suns rely on a lot of perimeter shooting with Royce O'Neal, Gillespie, and Booker. But they're not really finding the inside to score. And I think the Denver can take advantage of them inside the paint where they're vulnerable.
Yeah.
So I'm going to take Denver off a loss.
Okay. I can't talk
And
you
I'm going
off.
to take Jokic, of course, triple-double. We'll see where it's at. But like I say, may jump in
I just want to
live to
make sure
see if
he
it comes down.
playing.
Yeah, I'm going to make sure
They
all
so
that
they
for you.
say Giannis questionable. Giannis and Kevin Porter Jr. questionable. I just want to make sure he's playing. Should definitely be a nugget spot. Something's going on. That line coming down from 5.5. I know the Suns been cashing like a motherfucker. Something's going on. The line come down 5.5, 3.5. I'm telling you, like the books know shit before they'll tell anything, like injury report, anything. The books know it, and so
Yeah,
something's going on, and so that's all I want to make sure. But
but
yeah, I
we
don't
got
want
time.
this.
We can wait.
Yeah, I don't. No, facts. Yeah, we can wait. We can wait. And so if Jokic is in, I'd take the Nuggets. If he's him or Murray are out, I'd probably stay off the game. But still supposed to be a bet against spot for the Suns here. So definitely supposed to be a bet against spot for the Suns here. So Nuggets or nothing, man. Let's get out of here. Um, you didn't have anything on Clippers game, did you?
No, not at all. Clippers
Let's
are
go then.
trash.
If you're wondering, hey, y'all missed the game, why you go? You need to call that number. You call that number. What we doing, LJ? What you like for today, man?
Oh man, let's start off with Toronto. First half, -5. I'm gonna attack them. Attack the Hornets early on the back-to-back. Toronto got the rest advantage. I leave full game as well, but first half as well. I want to attack Toronto -5. Heat minus the first half -2. Also rest advantage. They're solid in the first half. Number one team in the league in the first half spread. So Heat -2 over Detroit. And I'm on the over. Bulls and Pacers, 220, 240, 42. Bulls 11-5 to the over with no rest going back to last year. Perfect situation for them. And last but not least, Denver. Off a loss, man. I'm going to take the Denver spread, and I'm going to take Jokic. I'm going to see if he plays. And if he does play, Jamal Murray plays as well, I'm going to definitely take the triple-double because he missed it last night by a rebound.
Yeah.
I know he's going to be mad. And he going to want to So those are my plays.
Nah, that's a fact, man. What a comeback by the Spurs too. I wish Wemby was playing. Then I could have went to the game, man. For whatever reason, motherfuckers come to Denver like, I don't want to play, man. Where that gas at? They choose to look where that gas, and it's lovely too, man. What I would take from every game: Nuggets, Warriors team total over, Bucks team total over, Heat, Bulls, Wolves. That's what I'd be looking at, man. Shout out to everybody in chat. It's all love. It'd be nice if you guys hit the like button. Didn't get to 1,000 likes yesterday, but we did get close enough. But you guys hit the like button. That's showing your gratitude that you like the show. So if you're making money, if you like the show, if you like us teaching you how we're looking at the games, hit the like button. That's showing me that you appreciate the show. If you don't hit the like button, then that shows me that you don't appreciate the show, and it means that I might as well not do it. You feel what I'm saying? So that's real shit though. It's us against the bookies. Let's get this cash. We out. Y'all have a great weekend, and we out. And I guess we're gonna be here until it ends because my